and we're here today in Longmont, Colorado. My name is Matt Foose. I'm an account manager with Line Painting of Boulder, and I had the pleasure of helping a couple of clients restore both their interior and the exterior of their home. On the interior, we did basically a full transformation on the main floor, the second floor. Client wanted a color change. So we went through multiple colors. We actually had our designer come over here and meet with her in terms of adding some, just reviving the interior. They've had the same color for 17 years, kind of old Tuscan style. It was out of date. So we went with some really top of the industry grays right now that are really in trend. And it really looks good. The home opened up, it looks brighter. The grays that we chose were lighter, except for some of the accent pieces and the tray ceilings and some of the accent walls. We went with a darker gray. We used emerald from Sherwin-Williams. It's their highest specified spec paint that they carry. And we use that for the walls and for the ceilings. And then as for the trim, we actually used Advance from Benjamin Moore, which is one of our favorite products for cabinets, trim, doors, crown molding, baseboards, etc. On the exterior of the home, we used Locks On XP from Sherwin-Williams. Again, changed the colors from a yellow and a tan combo, a Tuscan look, to these grays, a dark gray on the body, which turned out wonderful, and light gray on the trim. Before we did the coatings though, she actually had very large, abundant cracks throughout the home. So we actually had our mason come out, and what they did is apply a 1/3 of an inch layer of new mud and basically skimmed the wall. And then we matched the old color, had it retextured, colored, and redid the stucco to just reestablish some of that integrity within the wall. What we had to do though is there was a leak here in this kitchen window, and so we had to do a moisture detection test on this wall, which did reveal there was a lot of moisture within the wall. So we had our mason actually cut out a large section around this window. We actually removed the plywood that was waterlogged and reinserted and installed new plywood for her, so that there were no mold issues on the interior portion of this wall. So after our mason did the skim coating, we were ready to apply the paint. So again, we chose Locks On XP for this home, which is Sherwin-Williams' highest rated masonry coating. Again, we changed colors like on the inside. We wanted to be more modern and updated, so we went with some of the most popular gray colors here on the exterior. Dark gray on the body really ties in really well with the stone. The grout has a dark gray built into the home already. And then we kind of mimicked the prior stucco accent trim, a little bit lighter, kind of a light gray for all the stucco pop-out accent trim. It really looks fantastic. As for the trim up top on the wood items, we went with Duration, our go-to, one of the thickest premier paints on the market. So for the gutters, downspouts, fascia, and soffits, we went with Duration. Definitely gonna be a great quality paint job for a long time coming. Another satisfied customer. The home turned out fantastic. Interior painting, exterior stucco work, skim coating, quality service, quality product. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, get limed.